These 3 top exercises, which when performed correctly and consistently, have the power to sculpt your body into a shape that's not just fit, but truly aesthetic. Can you guess what they are? Stay with me as we take a deep dive into these exercises and their game-changing variations. So, what exactly do we mean by an aesthetic body? Picture this, a body that's strikingly appealing to the eyes. It's the visual appearance that makes others physically attracted to you and will lead to more interactions with those who you desire. This typically requires a broad upper back and shoulders, creating that inviolable V-shaped torso. Not to mention, thick arms and a prominent chest also add to the whole aesthetic appeal. Now, there are certain exercises that are simply indispensable when it comes to achieving this look. You might be wondering, is it some variation of a bicep curl? Or what about archer pull-ups and goblet squats? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Stay with me till the end, and I'll spill a little secret that significantly aids in crafting a body that turns heads. Starting off at number 1, we have the bench press. Whether your goal is to seriously beef up your chest or just add a subtle touch of muscle, the bench press never disappoints. It's a fantastic multi-muscle exercise that targets your pecs, triceps, and delts. Now let's get into some amazing variations of the bench press you can incorporate into your routine. 1. Incline bench press. This variation is like your standard flat dumbbell bench press, but performed on an inclined bench. The fresh angle of the bench works wonders for directing more focus onto your upper pecs. 2. Decline bench press. This one flips the script. Using a decline bench, this exercise aims to apply more stress to your lower pecs. If you're striving to build your lower chest mass and working towards that beach body, this one's for you. 3. Close grip bench press. This bench press variation looks to extend the range of motion of each rep, with a particular emphasis on the triceps. Even though it's more of a compound exercise, it's still a solid choice for chest development. Next up, at number 2, we've got the iconic pull-up. Want that coveted V-shaped physique that screams aesthetic appeal? Pull-ups are your go-to move. The more pull-ups you rack up, the more your lats grow, sculpting that attractive, powerful V-shaped body we all desire. Let's break down some incredible pull-up variations if you're looking for an added challenge. 1. Weighted chin-up. This variant of pull-up is a bit of a dark horse. It's not only fantastic for widening your back, but it's also a dynamite move for pumping up your biceps. You can add some extra oomph with a dip belt, weighted vest, or by holding a dumbbell between your legs. 2. Archer pull-up. Looking to step up your game? Give the archer pull-up a shot. It's named after the archer's bow-drawing motion it mimics. What sets this variation apart is the massive amount of resistance it adds, using just your body weight. Now, while I've highlighted these exercises as foundational for building an aesthetic physique, I certainly won't stop you from going off the beaten path and exploring other exercises. Ever considered deadlifts, for instance? But let's save that discussion for a bit later. Rolling into the 3rd spot, we have the undisputed champ of strength training, the squat. This is a cornerstone exercise for lifters and athletes alike. Having proportionate, well-trained legs is crucial for an aesthetic body, as they hold so much potential for power and performance. Let's delve into some of the best squat variations that you can integrate into your training. 1. Back squat. This is a high-octane exercise that involves shouldering weight on your upper back and trap area using a squat rack setup. Not only does it challenge your core, but it's also a powerhouse for strengthening your glutes, hamstrings, and quadriceps. 2. Banded goblet squat. This variation is excellent for building muscle mass, and adding a resistance band takes it up several notches. The band ramps up resistance as you stand up, helping to enhance your strength. Since you hold the weight at the front of your body, it's a fusion of lower and upper body exercise. 3. Bulgarian split squat. This is not for the faint-hearted. Let's just make that clear. This mighty squat variation will leave you gasping for breath, with your quads on fire. But it's worth it. It helps build serious mass across multiple muscles, while enhancing your balance and unilateral strength. Alright, since you've stayed with me this far, I think you've earned that bonus info I hinted at earlier. Here's the secret sauce to achieving that aesthetic body. I always make sure to include some cardio in my routine. It's all about keeping that body fat percentage low to make sure those muscles pop. So make sure to get your cardio in. I personally recommend 4 cardio sessions every week, each lasting between 20 to 40 minutes. This will help maintain a low body fat percentage while promoting a healthy heart. While the bench press, pull-up, and squat are indeed the holy trinity for an aesthetic body, don't let your routine become a one-trick pony. At some point, you've got to mix things up, experiment, and level up your game. There's no better way than to check out these 2 videos here, where I'll show you how to take your fitness journey to the next level.